is Instagram stories.
Oh.
And good Tuesday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. We got the blaze behind us today.
Wait, why don't we, just off the cuff, because this is how we do things, why don't we go live on Instagram as well when we're doing our StreamYard?
Can we?
Yeah, we could probably set up a tripod to put your phone on it or whatever.
We could.
We could.
Okay. So let me just do this right now.
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
All right, so stand by, ladies and gentlemen, as we get fired up on Instagram too.
Oh wait, we have a phone holder. Hold on, I gotta show this. Look at this Fed phone holder.
Yes, we do.
All
What's
right.
up, Instagram Live? All right.
Perfect. Does it look all right?
It looks good, I think. What do you think?
All right, that's fine.
Good enough. Why not?
Let's roll with it.
Let's roll with that. All right, so we are now fired up live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, and we just got a notification.
Oh, what? The stream was ended or deleted on Facebook? So I guess we're not in view on Facebook. That's interesting. Let's take a look. But keep going. Do your thing.
Facebook. I don't know what happened to Facebook, but I apologize to the viewers there because we usually have quite a bit of viewers there, actually.
Interesting. Don't know. It just ended. Look at this Fed phone holder.
Yes, we do. All right. Well, this is.
Quentin's in here.
Quentin's here. Instagram. No one's here. Coincidentally. With the Facebook being gone, quite a few people do watch on Facebook for some reason.
It's just not in the group. There might be StreamYard always has issues with groups, so
they do.
It's probably just a glitch. However, we are live on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube.
We are, and we are fired up on a Tuesday morning. Lisa has mentioned, I think, that it's Taco Tuesday.
Correct.
So, are you getting tacos? I mean, I'm not. So anyway, there's a lot to discuss on this fine Tuesday here in Jersey. 11:07 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast. Fed conference. Gotta keep talking about it. Fed conference. We are lining up some powerhouses for keynotes. One of them I'm going to be getting ready to lock in very soon. Once I have the venue locked down, which by the way we're getting close to.
Ooh.
We're getting some proposals. We're getting some numbers. For anyone that wants to put on a conference, it's not cheap. Okay, it's very expensive to put on a conference. So, yeah, we found that out last time. And listen, this time it's going to be bigger. There's going to be more people. There's going to be more content. There's going to be Connection Express area where you're going to be connecting and networking with people. We're going to have the vendors set up, and it's just going to be a much different feel and experience than you've ever witnessed before at a conference. And so, super excited. By the way, Instagram, I might not be looking at you, but I am talking to you. So yeah, super excited for the Fed conference, Arizona 2022. You'll continually hear me talk about it. If you want to sponsor, stay tuned. I already have about a half a dozen inquiries on sponsorships. Once we have that sponsor packet together, you're gonna get it. I promise. Fedgroup.com. We're getting close. We're getting close to launching this, and yeah, it's, and talking about Fed membership, the exclusivity of what you're going to get when you become a part of the membership here at Fed. It's going to be much different, again, than what you've seen across the industry. And the Connection Engine, keeping that in mind, shout out to NAFTA and MAFSI and FIDA and FCSI and my service people at CEFESA. The families of the industry for generations. That's the industry. Those are where the people are. And we're looking to really help the people across all these facets up their game in digital marketing and branding, understanding the severity of not participating and not being part of what we have going on here, and uplifting the industry as a whole. So get over to Facebook, Food Equipment Digital Disruptors. It's a beautiful, beautiful, positive place for industry, veterans, newbies of all ages. Come on, come all. We're growing, we're building. Fed Conference 2022, Arizona. Very fired up.
John Stableford says hi from the UK.
Hey, what's up, John? Yeah, I mean, I could even see Fed Conference UK, London. Imagine that.
Global, absolutely.
Imagine Fed Conference London.
I'm down.
Damn,
I'm there for it.
Freaking phenomenal. I've never been to London. I've been across the pond a couple times, only to Ireland. I do have some Irish heritage, of course. But my last name is Farrell. That's probably mind-blowing people.
I know, they're probably like, wait, what?
I thought you were Rich Maliki. I am Rich Maliki, and that's my middle name. And that's how I go. But yeah, so we flew into Dublin, drove across the country through Limerick and Shannon and Cork, and
that sounds beautiful.
went to the Guinness factory, the Jameson factory, blew a hole in a pint at the top of the world. Yeah.
John says London, let's do it.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned, John. I might need your help with it. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're fired up on a Tuesday. What are we fired about? A few things. I think, I have the opportunity to be part of the Cefesa marketing committee. So there's going to be some cool things coming down the pike. If you're not a member of Cefesa and you want to be an allied member, if you're a service company out there watching and you want to be part of the crew, as I'll call it, you should go to Cefesa.com, check it out, reach out to Heather or Olivia. All very happy to talk with you guys and gals. If you're a service company and you're watching this and you're not in Cefesa, why? Just why? You have to be a part of your industry. So get over there and do that. We have some interesting things going on, and I know there's a lot of chatter with the Middleby and Welbilt acquisition, and in some various talks over the past several days. It's not set in stone yet, from what my understanding is, and there's a lot of things that need to happen between now and the end of the year. So I know there's people that have texted me and called me and emailed me since that happened. They wanted to know what my thoughts were. It sounds like people are worried. I talk to some people. I'm talking to some people who are a little worried about what's happening around them in the food equipment industry. And I understand it, especially if you're a small business, you're sitting there saying, man, I only have 10, 15, 20 techs. And these companies are being bought out, and manufacturers are consolidating, and Middleby is going to take on Welbilt. And, basically now it's Middleby or Hobart. What else is there? And there's all these talks about monopoly, and everyone's worried and nervous. And I don't want to say I'm not worried or nervous. And it's not because of this acquisition. I just have this DNA about me that I'm constantly paranoid about everything. So I'm nervous all day long. It's just part of my makeup. Maybe that's my strength. Maybe that's my weakness. I don't know. I'm paranoid about it all. I'm nervous about it all. I'm never, ever comfortable. And, as things are happening all around me, I take it all in for what it's worth. Understanding that, and you've heard this before, I didn't create this saying, but focus on what you can control, and that's what I try to pay attention to throughout my day. I can control a lot of things. You can control a lot of things. So pick those things and control them. And then the other stuff that's out there, acquisitions and buyouts, you have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with that. Now, when those things hit and those things happen, we pay attention and we see, maybe we sit down and we go, what is this going to mean to us? I'm in New Jersey. I say, what is this going to mean to us in New Jersey as a business? Are there pros to it? Are there cons to it? How's this going to affect me? And, I think when you make those lists, you can really see what your next move is going to be. It's really that simple. I wouldn't overthink it. I wouldn't, dwell. I would just keep moving, keep paying attention, keep your ear to the ground in the industry. Definitely be part of the food equipment digital disruptors, not just because it's our community, but be part of it because there's great insight there. And as we build the membership, there's going to be more insight than ever before. One of the things is access to industry leaders that we're going to have in this membership like you've never seen. So, with masterminds and events and networkings and meetups, just video content for days, micro learning, where you're going to understand how to do things. There's just a lot that's going to be in that membership, not to continue to talk about the Fed membership. But,
just something we're excited about.
yeah, we're fired up. We're fired up about all this.
And
So,
it's actually coming, like we're really working towards it.
it's coming to fruition very soon.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
even though everyone else might not see it, there's so much work that we're doing behind the scenes. So that's why you keep talking about it.
There's a lot going on behind the scenes all day, every day. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, focus on what you can control. And if you feel you need to add services, adapt, and start to become things, this is not our wheelhouse, this is not what we do. Well, maybe we need to start looking at those things. That's what I'm doing. I will tell you flat out. I'm looking at things that we've never done before. I'm saying, is it time to start looking at this and this and this, and how do we incorporate these things into our business? There's interesting things with media. And, I think if you're watching this, you need to get fired up about media in your business, because what we're doing here, I think, is pretty unique. We have this Get Out, Go Eat initiative, right?
Correct.
That all couples together with Malachi Parts and Service. It all couples together because it's in this building.
Yes.
And we're doing the Facebook group Get Out, Go Eat attached to Malachi because we're in New Jersey. But it's also attached to Fed Media because we're getting the industry inspired and excited, and they're reaching out. They're opening their hearts and their pockets to help these restaurants. Shout out to Broster. Shout out to Kason. Shout out to
Oh boy.
All Points.
We've done so many.
We've done a few. Shout out to All Points. Shout out to Origo. If I'm forgetting you, I apologize. I think we've done a few.
Yep.
But yeah, people are reaching out. We're talking to some other manufacturers and some other people. Quentin Webb, Roanoke, thank you, Quentin Webb. Shout out to him.
Good morning from LA.
Woo, it's the Wolf. Good morning, Los Angeles. So yeah, there's these interesting things that are happening, right here in the building. That's going to look to change the dynamic of this business. Are you looking to say something?
Nope.
Oh, I thought I saw like some movement.
Just fidgeting.
So we have this kitchen that we're building here, and it's finally starting to come to fruition. If you're ever in Jersey, you have an open invite. Come down, see us. We're going to be making some meals here in different capacities. Just joined the Rotary Club. Not something that was on my radar. I had a friend of mine, wonderful person, Kelly Soto, reach out and say, hey, check this out. Brought me in to speak. You know what? This is all about service. Rotary is about service to others. I want to be a part of this. It's been around for 100 years or more. We're going to start doing some community meals here. All this stuff is going to be incorporated into the business. It comes back to the business. So understanding that there's a lot you could be doing. And by the way, we're going to be filming all this stuff.
Correct.
We're going to be filming it. We're going to be giving you the content. You're going to be seeing what's happening. You're going to be locked and loaded right here and seeing what's happening. Maybe to inspire you to do the same thing or something similar, right? And that's what it's all about. Seeing what others are doing, taking it into your organization, reverse engineering it to work for you, and now you're shifting and adapting. That's what this is. And that's what the Fed Nation is about. We're adapting. We're giving you the tools and the knowledge and the understanding of why you got to be, vocal on your platforms. So super fired up.
And it's funny because I think you hit the nail on the head with where it stems from, which is community.
Yes.
So we went out to the community to try to do good. That's how you ended up getting involved with Rotary Club, which is they do everything with the community. And here we are now trying to build a big community in Fed Nation.
Yeah.
It's all about community.
It does come back to community. And you're going to see that when and if you do join. Chris, my brother Chris is here putting out good vibes. Yes, sir. And then I'm super fired up about company culture. We've dabbled and talked about this. Again, I talked about this. This is an ongoing conversation. If you want to jump in the conversation, jump in the comments. I don't know if anyone's available. I got about 5 minutes for you to jump on if you want.
You let me know and I'll send you the invite.
We can send you an invite. You can jump on live with me right now. Right now, you're watching. You're saying, I got to get my 2 cents in on something I'm fired up about. I don't care what it is. we can send you the link. We can get you in. It's right there in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, so we can get you on. We got about 3 to 5 minutes. We can get you on, get fired up about whatever you're fired up about.
Chris should come on.
Yeah. So, company culture, you know, I'm going to be working with one of our technicians that's been here a long time. You know, when you look at what Malachi is, not to talk about Malachi, but, you know, that's our business. This is kind of what I have to model a lot of the stuff that I talk about. You know, we have some technicians here that have been here for 25 years, a couple of them. We have guys that have been here for 17, 18 years, a couple of them. And may God rest his soul, Sean would have been here 17 years. Other guys, 10 years, 7 years. You know, you don't find, I don't think, in some conversations I've had recently, you don't find many companies that have the retention that we have here. And that's a testament to what my dad built, and I think it's a further testament to what my sister and I and the team here have been putting together over the last few years. Just changing the culture, making it about the people. You know, one of the things that's big here for us was insurance, and that's company culture stuff. You know, some companies are 50-50. You know, we're not a big Fortune 500 company. We have less than 50 employees, but damn, you know, taking care of the employee and the family was super important to what we want to project and who we are. So, you know, up in that to a platinum plan, 80% fully paid, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield. You know, if you're out there and you're a service business and you want to talk about anything, always reach out. I'm happy. I'm an open book to tell you what we got going on. I want you to win too. So there's no holding back. I want you to win, and if anything I say or give you can help that, great. And if you disagree with anything I'm saying, that's fine too. That's what makes the world go round. So, were you going to say something?
Yes. Someone had asked, Fed conference discount, what is it?
Oh.
I'm not sure if that's a question about what the Fed conference is or what the discount is.
I can answer this the best way I know how. So, Fed conference discount, we have not released ticket sale prices yet. So I wouldn't be able to tell you what the actual discount is because we're still working through to make sure that we have numbers and everything proper. Because, you know, planning this conference is a little interesting, trying to figure it out with the attendees and the sponsorships and, you know, there's food and beverage minimums and all these different things. So once we figure that out, which we're getting close to, by the way, you know, just got back from Arizona a week ago and we're getting things ironed out. So once we have that, ticket price, the discount will be coming, the early bird, which will be open for 30 days. And then if you're in my text community, you just got, well, listen, by the way, it's scrolling across the screen. So text me now, join the text community, and I'm going to be releasing an even bigger early bird discount to my personal community in that text. So that's really what that is. And the Fed conference is a digital marketing and branding conference focused to the food equipment industry. So we'll be tackling things in that nature, of course, and along with industry hot topics. So, Chris, what's Chris Rowland got to say there?
He says, I am always multitasking when the live comes on, but it will happen.
I feel you. I'm with you. We are ultimate multitaskers in this industry. So yeah, company culture, super important. We have some stuff laid out here. You know, big thing with me is gold collar. That's kind of what I initially called this Gold Collar U, because we're gonna be doing some Gold Collar University stuff in the Fed group and Fed, but internally I called it that. But what this is actually really gonna be is power lunches for progress, and that's what I'm really calling it. So it's power lunches for progress. It's internal, and it's for employees only. And we are gonna be having power lunches and going through different points of what we believe is going to make us all more successful. I've put together our top 8 for our first power lunch, and we're gonna dive into knowing where you're going. These are just topics: knowing where you're going, caring about the business. Don't be afraid to call manufacturers. Sell the parts that are needed. Diagnostics time. The one-man show company. The day is over when it's over, which is when the customer tells us it's over, and showing confidence. So this is just to get the ball rolling. This is going to be an ongoing thing probably I would say in perpetuity. I don't foresee this being something that I want to stop. I think this is something that's going to take us to the next level. So, the goal of this ongoing series of trainings and chat is to strengthen our team and become more profitable. That's right. That big, beautiful P word, profitability. We must all move in one direction collectively with the same mindset. The vision of the company is to grow, but putting its people and technology first. In doing so, the employees who dedicate their time to this, commit to the process, and truly care about all they encounter will be taken care of, from salary to health to 401ks to employer matches and lots more. And I always mention this quote that I heard when I was down at a well-built, I think it was well-built. Was it a well-built summit or was it the big summit? I forget exactly what it was. I've been to so many of these things. It was in Kentucky, I think. And I saw Coach John Patino. I think it was John. Was it John Patino? Coach Rick Patino. Coach Rick Patino of Louisville. And basketball. And the quote was real simple. And he let his team know, as long as you play for the name on the front, the name on the back will always be taken care of. That's what matters. What's on the front of your jersey? Is it Malachi? Is it XYZ company? Whatever name is on the front of your jersey, here, when you play for the name on the front, that name on the back is going to be taken care of. And that is how we want to drive our culture. So that is what I'm fired up about. That is an uphill battle. That is in perpetuity. That is the long game. That is not easy. It's not easy, Lisa.
You gotta go.
Where am I going?
You gotta go.
I'm getting the hook. I'm on a roll.
I don't want you to be late.
I'm on a roll. Okay, so I got some meetings down the Jersey Shore today. I'll be down there if you're around and you're in Jersey. I don't know where you might be down the shore. You know how to get in touch with me on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere. Just DM me if I'm in the area. I'll let you know the secret location. All right, so Lisa's giving me the hook. I got meetings to get to. I got to run. So keep in mind, people are the driving force of all we do in our everyday life. All we do. So to all my people out there in the industry, I got love for you. I appreciate you all. Thank you for doing the things you do to keep our industry moving forward. Fired up on a Tuesday. Let me know what you're fired up about, and maybe we'll talk about it next time. Have a beautiful day.